welcome back to Vigor. It is your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. Normally, I would say, come join the stream that's happening in 2 hours. Normally I would say that. However, the previous weekend and this weekend, well, the previous weekend was my birthday weekend, so I took that off. This weekend that you're currently in the midst of right now, I planned to take it off as well. I plan to. However, there will be a chance that I get so bored that I end up streaming anyway. So, check the comment section down below, and you'll see a pinned comment stating I'm not streaming, or I'm going live in 2 hours, or I'm going live now. You know what I'm saying? So don't hold your breath. I want you all to live. Although getting a steady scope is very good. But don't hold your breath, okay? I plan to have a better time to myself, you know what I'm saying? But enough about me, my personal life. Y'all care about the game. Welcome to Viktorsen Station. And yes, I know, we just been on this map. We just have. But it's almost like every time I come on the game and get my encounters for you all to watch, this map is up here. And so I'm like, you know what? Might as well, just walk down to the damn station. You know what I'm saying? And try to get y'all a couple of games, if not one game, you know what I'm saying? So we're here. Now, what weapon did I bring out with me? Well, the UK. The UK LMG. I loved this weapon even before the buff. Now it's just fucking amazing. Imagine having an SVU that holds 5 times more ammunition without a silencer. Or a scope. That's basically what the UK is. Basically. So, do sweats use the UK? I want to say no. Because as you seen last night, sweats used the M249, Ghosty, and the KK. ZSRB, Glear. Or whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah. So, they use those weapons. But I like the UK because it just hits hard. As fuck. I don't mind the inaccuracy. I don't. Hell, in some cases it might actually help. But, like I said, I fell in love with this weapon before it even got buffed. And if you want to see me use the weapon for the first time, there's a video entitled The UK and I. So, have fun watching that video if you want to see what it was like before the nerf. I mean, before the buff, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so enough about the weapon. Let's talk about the encounter. I'm always moving. Always moving. Does that get me killed? I mean, yeah. But I'd rather move than sit in the bush for the entire game. Or sit in a corner of a house for the entire game. You know what I'm saying? But also, whenever I hear something, I go still. Or whenever I think I hear something, I go still. And then, whenever I hear something that gives away the location of an Outlander, I kind of put it in the 5th gear. And then in the 6th gear. And I try to run to try to hear what all is going on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the area around the area that's dangerous, not the point of the source of the sound. Now, what you're going to see me do here is crazy. boy, it's almost like having a large clip gives me an advantage. Because you don't reload. You have so much ammunition. But when you reload, that's when you're vulnerable. That was pure panic. Pure panic. I did not expect him to come walking through the door like that. You just came through here. Why would you turn around? You know what I'm saying? But hey, he's dead. I'm not. I got a secondary. And I'm healing. And there's a war going on to my right. Or is it in front of me? Well, I'm going to reload the M16. And I don't know if you noticed, but I put it on single. And the reason why I put it on single is because that's going to be my headshotting weapon. I don't trust the UK's iron sights. They're big and bulky. Like an LMG iron sight should be. But the M16, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was the L85's iron sight. I mean, not iron sight. The sight past the scope pre-change. And I like the things, the L85's sight pre-change, because it was just a simple point and two little horns on the side of it. You don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about. So I decided to run in the open for some reason. It's like something's telling me to go this way. I don't know why I am, but I am. And you see I check to my left, I don't see anything. Or at least, that's what I thought. So I keep walking. I'm on thin ice. Literally, thin ice. Check above me, don't hear anything. Keep walking. Keep walking. Past a tree, look to my left. Oh shit, a person. It is the little things, people. It's the little things that can save your life. It's the little things that will make you take your game to the next level. I went prone to loot that guy. I was not standing up. If I was standing up, all that guy in here had to do was look at my body and shoot through the wood. But instead I went prone. He didn't know where I was at. The only reason why he shot was because he seen me get up. Now, credit where credit is due. Is I think I hear somebody right there. Or I see somebody or something like that. Credit where credit is due. He actually he may have gotten a hit on me. And he was quiet in there. I didn't know he was in there. But it's because he fired that I knew he was there. And again, It's the little things that can get you, you know, the next level in your gameplay. Bullets go through wood, not metal, wood. In a barred house, even though it's a house, it can still shoot through it. You know what I'm saying? So now he's dead with a headshot. Now, I'm gonna run for this airdrop because, I mean, hey, why not? Why not? The detective's behind me, and you see I have a bit of second thoughts, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking behind me and I'm thinking, what should I do? Detector or airdrop? Now, normally, somebody would hit an airdrop before going to, or somebody would hit the detector before going for an airdrop. You know, that's just a normal Outlander's way of thinking. But, you see me? I'm built a bit differently. Instead of me confirming how many people there are in the game, if there are any people, I decided to run straight for the airdrop. And here's what I'm relying upon. Sight and sound. But also, gotta take into account the atmosphere. Trees. Bushes. Complete and total silence besides my own breathing. What I just said was, I'm making a whole lot of noise right now. A whole lot of noise. It's gonna be really hard for me to hear anybody. I won't hear anybody if they're on one knee in a tree, which is more than likely the case. So what I'm saying is this: I'm walking into a lion's den. The lion may have a Thompson and is wearing a raincoat, but I'm still walking into his den. But somebody's still here. You hear that phone? You hear that phone? Somebody's still here. But we don't know where they're at. Unless we pass the phone that has the dial tone. You know, that. We don't know where they might have been at or walked through. We just hear a phone ringing. So somebody's still here. But where? The detective will tell me where they're at. But I'm too far deep now. I'm walking near this exit to see if I hear crows. And I don't. So again, we know somebody's here. But where are they? Now put yourself in the place of a random Outlander. If it's this late in the game, both things are hit, time safe and barred house, or whatever the fuck was in this encounter, I don't remember. Where would you be at? This late in the game. And you already picked up the phone. I heard people pick up the phone and leave because you get the XP for surviving a phone duel. I understand that. But don't get mad when you get killed by somebody else because you're running away from your phone duel. But again, I'm going to ask you, where would they be at? So I decide to walk up to here, check the map real quick. Okay, radiation's covering up half the map. Okay. I'm just making sure at this point that nobody's around. As VDub 1985 puts it, I'm being a poor man's PSD. Walk around until you get shot at. You don't want to stand still, because then it'll be a headshot. Walk around until you get shot at. And there's the airdrop, right? And I'm thinking, ain't no way that some shit gonna happen this late in the game. Homeboy had to have leave. And I go for it. Do I need to call this map Snowy Vietnam 2? Do I need to? Because I'm not going to sit here and say that this was an exact repeat of what happened yesterday. But it's almost like, you know, people will hide with weapons, very powerful weapons. M2 carbine, you can sleep on it all you want to, but that shit hurts. They will sit there and wait until the very last second before doing something. Or they'll wait until you stop moving before they fire. kind of like, you know, how they did back in Nom. Know what I'm saying? Or at least they will shoot at you from bushes from where you cannot see. Know what I'm saying? No offense to my Vietnam War veterans out there. Thank you for serving. But my point is this. He waited till the very last second. And I don't know why he didn't shoot me. Actually, I know why he didn't shoot me. Because I turned around. You seen he had a carbine on him. I turned around and faked like I was going to leave. But then I turned back around. And we know how the end of that story goes. And yes, even while being a threat and carrying an airdrop and in radiation, I still loot. Because I'm still a player of the game. At heart. At heart. And now I'll leave. Now question, folks. How much XP do you think this will be? I only got one headshot this entire encounter, I believe. And I did loot some, but not a lot. How does 7,000 grab you? I wish I'd have gotten more headshots. Then it would have been about maybe 8,500. But it's okay. I'll take 7 grand. That's a really, really nice amount to have anyway. And yeah, only one headshot. So, what can you learn from this encounter? Well, stay vigilant. Keep your eyes open about your surroundings. And make sure you know the game mechanics. Because they might just earn you a threat. I'll be sure to catch you in the next episode. Until next time, peace.